I can taste the turmeric alongside the 3 ginger. Hi guys, it's Otaku Gunsa, and today I'm here with a weighted blanket, which yeah, finally took it upon myself to get one, which yeah, it's right here. Yeah, because nothing tells you how many issues you have when you have to use one of these things. But yeah, I'm just gonna hop right into the first time I even heard about one of these things, which is back in 2013 when I went to an autism expo, and a lot of people were just hyping these things up like mad much. And it was kind of funny because there were actually some people that were selling them, but at the time I didn't really think much of it. But I know they were talking about it so highly because they were saying about, you know, that it's good for sensory stimuli, that helps autistic people relax and helps to curb anxiety and all this other type of stuff. So, you know, just kind of went through one ear and out the other, like back then. And then the topic actually came up again later on, which, go figure, here we are in 2019 and I got a weighted blanket, which a lot of autism communities and stuff online, they talk about the weighted blankets a lot. So I said to myself, maybe I should give this thing a crack because unfortunately there's not really much autism outreach down here, which that's kind of an issue, but whatever. But the communities online are pretty active, so whatever. But anyway, so yeah, I said, let me research it again and check one of these things out. So yeah, the thing about the weighted blanket is that you have to first know how much you weigh because it's supposed to be 10% of your weight. And then you have to think about what size do you want to get for your bed, which it just depends on what size that you actually want to get for your bed, because you could get a twin size, which if you have a twin size, then that's kind of all you need. But even if you have a bigger bed, it's like if you're the only one using it and you have like, I don't know, like a full-size bed or a queen-size bed, and either you're sleeping on it and somebody else is sleeping on it, or you're sleeping on it alone, it's like you could still just get the twin size because like that's all you really need. Like you don't really need like something massive, like you just want, you know, something to cover you. But anyway, that's pretty much up to you, whatever you want to do. Like again, the pricing depends on the size of the blanket, the weight of the blanket, and I guess the attributes of it, because this is actually a cooling blanket, which again I had to search far and wide just to get a green blanket to kind of match my bedspread and my pillowcase here, because my favorite color is green. That kind of goes without saying. But yeah, this is the cooling one, which I would not even use this on its own. I would just kind of like double up, kind of like making it on my bed and then just, you know, having it made up, you know, like a bed is typically made up. And then I have like the warm sheets to keep me warm and whatnot. And that just kind of works itself out like that. So yeah, that pretty much goes without saying as far as how I do it. And I actually got it in the mail yesterday because I ordered it recently because my birthday was recently and I had some birthday gift card money. So I said, why don't I get myself a weighted blanket and see what all the hype is about. So yeah, it came in the mail yesterday, and it definitely does what it claims. It is very relaxing. It kind of feels like being hugged. It helps you to get to sleep and stay asleep, which, to be honest, I hadn't been sleeping that well in the past couple of days because of reasons. So that thing couldn't have come at a much better time. And with that, I actually slept through the night without any issues. And I slept through the night so much that when I woke up in the morning, I kind of wanted to go back to sleep because it just kind of makes you feel like you want to go back to sleep. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I don't know if I'm making it sound like I almost died in my sleep. That's not what happened. But, you know, anyway, like, it really does feel good. Like, I would definitely recommend one of these things to people, which they have a couple of different types. They have the warming blanket, the cooling blanket, the regular blanket. You can get them custom made, which costs even more money. But if you want to keep it basic, then you can just get like, you know, whatever type of size that you want to get, and just get like a twin size or something. Like, again, you're only one person, you know, so how much could you possibly need? Although, again, it still depends on your weight. Like, they say that if you're a child, like under a certain amount of weight, then you don't want to use it. Like if you're a toddler or something like that, they don't want to use it. If you have sleep apnea, you don't want to use it. If you have asthma, you don't want to use it, because you could die in your sleep, and nobody wants to die in their sleep. So, yeah, so there are a couple of stipulations as far as how to go about using it, and certain types of people that shouldn't use it. But I mean, if you want to give it a crack, you can definitely give it a crack. Just search on Amazon and kind of find what you want to get, and I'll probably link to the one that I got in the description below. And I guess you could just search everything up from there. But yeah, definitely do your research before you just end up getting one, because like I said, if you pick the wrong one, you could end up really screwing yourself up. Because these things are not cheap, and like I said, nobody wants any fatalities. So yeah, definitely do your research before you end up getting one. And that was my recommendation, I guess, for now in the time being. And I guess that'll be all until next time. And I'm sure by the time I upload this, it'll be my mom's birthday, which happy birthday, Ma! But anyway, till next time, folks. Later.